Plants vs. Zombies, Angry Birds, Flappy Bird, and Temple Run. All of these games fell off, but these games used to be so special in our childhoods, and we all used to play them all the time. Now, everyone has grown up and probably forgotten what these mobile games gave us as kids. So the real question is, what happened to them? And why does no one talk about them anymore? Plants vs. Zombies. Back in 2009, Plants vs. Zombies had dropped, and what was so special was that it was a tower defense game that was super unique. And yes, you did have to purchase the game, but it was worth it because it was fun and had everything you'd want in a mobile game back then. It had mini games, fun levels, cool little items to purchase, and even a fun little music video that played once you beat in the game. And the music was fire. In fact, honestly, the whole soundtrack itself was insanely good. The game blew up and had everybody purchasing the game. And PopCap was rich and super successful. So how exactly did it fall off? Well, things started to go downhill once EA had bought PopCap, but this wasn't entirely bad because we got brand new games like Plants vs. Zombies 2, Garden Warfare, and Garden Warfare 2. The real issue was that all of these games had microtransactions, and even still, this wasn't a big issue, but it later became one when people started to notice EA and PopCap couldn't make a good game anymore after Garden Warfare 2. Eventually, EA and PopCap announced a brand new Garden Warfare game, but this game wasn't exactly what people were expecting. The game was called Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Everyone was still pretty excited for what it had to offer, but when it came out, everything changed. Everyone was upset because it wasn't what people were expecting. And the game had many things removed that people loved from Garden Warfare and Garden Warfare 2. The game flopped and stopped getting updates after a few months of its release, and everyone went back to playing Garden Warfare 2 or Plants vs. Zombies 2. After a while, rumors started about there being a Plants vs. Zombies 3, and well, they were true. In 2020, everyone from different countries other than America was able to play this game for testing, but nobody liked it. You couldn't choose your favorite plants, and it had many more microtransactions, and it didn't even really truly look like a Plants vs. Zombies game. The game got a lot of hate and was eventually removed from the App Store, and is now slowly getting reworked and is going to have many more tests and betas before it can finally release. Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird was released back in 2013. Flappy Bird is a different story compared to Plants vs. Zombies, and is way shorter. When it was released, it gained a huge amount of popularity and almost everyone had it on their phone. So why does no one play it anymore? Well, to keep things short, it got deleted just a year later. But why? Why would any creator delete such a masterpiece that gained this much popularity? The creator of Flappy Bird loved that his game was this popular, but he felt a sense of guilt that so many people were getting addicted and ruining their lives over a silly little bird game. So in 2014, he deleted the game, and the only way you can still play it is on a phone that got the game before it was removed, and that has not deleted the game from their phone. So many people who got addicted to the game would try and buy a phone on eBay that still had the game installed on it. Today, it has still not come back, and is now forgotten. Temple Run. Temple Run was first released in August of 2011, and as expected, a lot of people loved it. So why is it dead now? Well, it got boring. Way too boring. But why? The game was super simple, but very repetitive, so you would get bored with it in 30 minutes. The developers tried to make sequels for the game, like Temple Run 2 or 3, but they didn't pop off like the other one. Mainly because everyone was so tired of it, and there were many other great games like Jetpack Joyride, Subway Surfers, and many others. The game still exists, but no one plays it, just due to how repetitive it has become. Angry Birds. A mobile game everyone used to love. It was released in 2009 and everyone was playing it. So why does nobody play it anymore? It gained so much popularity and they want to make even more money by making so many more sequels and spin-offs. But this decision was what led to the worst downfall in mobile game history. After a few years, they released brand new games for everyone to play, like Angry Birds Rio, Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Star Wars, and even an entire racing game called Angry Birds Go. They spammed game after game to the point nobody truly cared about Angry Birds anymore. It seemed like all they cared about was money instead of their own fans, to the point that everybody stopped caring and moved on. Today, they have deleted many of their games because they weren't making money off them, and they have even made shows and movies over the games just to keep them alive. So it seemed that their poor decision to make as much money as possible destroyed them. In the end, these mobile games weren't bad. It was the fact that the developers wanted lots and lots of money, and that decision destroyed them. But it wasn't just the money that destroyed them, it was also that many of the players of the games grew up. And if you're watching this, you probably did too. There really isn't anything that could have stopped their downfall, because really, anything gold cannot stay golden. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and if you want to watch any other videos similar to this one, click here.